Hey, look, week 10, we're headed into it, and we're getting closer to what is going to start to set up for the Celebration Bowl, what's going to start at set up for conference champions. And right now, at number 5, Southern University Jaguars. And if y'all haven't watched what I've been doing over the past couple weeks, I've set this up for a hell of a game coming up this weekend, right? Southern at number 5, the Jaguars 5-3, 4-1 in conference play. Southern has wins against Alabama A&M, UAPB, Texas Southern. They've won 3 in a row, and guess what? They're 5-1 in their last 6 games after starting the season 0-2. I can talk about them all day, whether it's pretty, whether it's ugly. The Jaguars have won, and you cannot deflect that a team is 5-1 in their last 6 games, and that one loss was a close last-minute loss to Florida A&M, who's the number 2 team on this list. Southern's at number 5. When you look at the number 4 team, Alcorn State Braves, as they like to call the BBB, and I ain't talking about Big Baller Brand. I'm talking about the Big Bad Braves of Alcorn State. 5-3, 4-1 in conference play. They have wins against McNeese State, Bama State, Grambling. They have won 4 in a row, which puts them in that position at the 4th spot. And just like Southern, Alcorn State is 5-1 in their last 6 games. Alcorn and Southern set up for a huge matchup coming up this weekend in Lawrence, Mississippi, when you look at 2 teams 5-1 in their last 6 games at the top of the SWAC West. At the number 3 spot, let's go to Tennessee State. They are 6-2, 2-1 in conference play. Wins against Kennesaw State, Norfolk State, Gardner-Webb. They have won 4 in a row. And guess what? Tennessee State, just like Southern and Alcorn, 5-1 in their last 6 games. These 3 teams right now may have started slow, but they're heating up as they get into conference play and as they get midway through the season right now. And number 2 and number 1 have not changed all season. FAMU, the Rattlers at number 2, 7-1, 6-0 in conference play. They are the number 13 team in the FCS latest poll put out today. Wins against Jackson State, Bama State, Southern, as well as Prairie View. And guess what? FAMU is on a 6-game winning streak currently. And then the number 1 team in all of HBCU football, the Eagles of North Carolina Central, 7-1 overall, 2-0 in conference play. They're the number 9 team in the FCS latest poll. They're on a 5-game win streak and have wins against Campbell, Elon, and Morgan State. So Southern coming in at the number 5 spot, 5-1 in their last 6 games. Alcorn State at the number 4 spot, 5-1 in their last 6 games. Tennessee State coming in at the number 3 spot, 5-1 in their last 6 games. And, of course, FAMU and North Carolina Central, I think, are the toast of HBCU football. But, ladies and gentlemen, all eyes on Lawrence, Mississippi this week. In my opinion, we got a top 5 matchup. It is going to determine the SWAC West division as Alcorn and Southern both sitting there at 4-1. We saw Prairie View and Grambling both since take a step back. These are the 2 teams that's leading the way. And for me, one of these 2 teams can challenge FAMU when it comes to a SWAC championship berth appearance in December.